on my own like iPad type shit. That'd be great. Dang, I probably shouldn't be cursing. No, that's weird. Why can't I find myself on my own iPad? I guess it'd be good this way because then I could probably see the comments better. Let's see. All messages are visible. Hopefully. Anywho, yo, I just wanted to say a quick wait, not even a quick. It's not going to be quick. But I wanted to say a huge thank you guys. Thank you for getting me to 3K subs, yo. I am unbelievably hyped that I finally got there. It took me a while to get to 3K actually. Like I think I had a slow period when I came out here in Arizona. Like I stayed uploading, but I feel like there's still a slow period of me like uploading videos and stuff like that. And it's crazy because I don't think I really upload that much more, but I think the manner in which I uploaded and like how the content was going was very different from what it is now. And I just got to say, like, first of all, getting back into my mojo, although nothing around the YouTube has changed, like, things in life haven't really changed for the better, but like, still thinking more positively and making sure that I can still communicate to you guys on the channel and being able to like show y'all love because you guys come and show me love all the time by coming and checking out each video, liking the videos and stuff like that. Like that has been the biggest change for me. I feel like that changed my momentum mentally so that I could put out better videos or just in general reach you guys in a better way. So I'm just more hyped overall. So seeing myself hit that 3K when I came back from LA, I think it was like a couple days after I came back from LA, I hit 3K. I was like literally too hyped. But I wanted to upload right away and I wanted to get into a live. But at first I was like, I should probably just make a separate video for that, which there's going to be a smaller scale version of it. But then I was like, no, I want to go live. But then I was like, dude, I have so many different things I want to get done. At shoe views, I just grabbed the 480s like super duper early. Like I grabbed them way earlier than the drop, which is sick. So I'm glad I got the video out when I did because I didn't really do as much in the shoe. Anywho, I'm rambling about it, but I'm just hyped to finally get there, yo. Like I don't know, that's so sick to me. I don't know. I always mess up the chat situation on live, so I don't know if you guys are saying anything. If you are, I'm sorry I'm missing it. I'm gonna try to make sure I get to it. I don't know why I can't pull it up on my iPad though. That kind of sucks. I was really hoping I could pull it up on my iPad. Anywho, I'm just really hyped overall. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Found it. Anyway, yeah, I'm really hyped about this whole 3K thing. I got a lot of skateboarding on the way, a lot of more people I want to meet that do YouTube, that skateboard in general, that I want to introduce to the page and all that stuff. So there's gonna be more collaborations. I don't want to get too deep into who I'm gonna be collaborating with next and skating with next and stuff like that because right now I will say things outside of YouTube are a lot harder than I expected them to be by this point. So I don't want to promise you guys anything and not deliver. I just want to make sure that when it does come time to go do it, that I go do it, and then I'm gonna just surprise the heck out of you guys by banging out an awesome video. I will say a lot of people ask me how I ended up skating with Brian Arnett, Ashton Kelly, Freddie, and everybody. Shouts out to all of you guys. Y'all made that LA trip super sick. I will say that I was a very last minute, like, all right, pull up to LA. And when I originally tried to get the time to go, it was too soon. So I just had to go on my 2 off days, which kind of sucked. So I got off work at, it had to be that day I got off at like 3 a.m. or something like that. And no, that day was 5. I got off at 5:30 in the morning. And I literally got in the car and drove straight to Oceanside to meet up with Matt, which is sick because like y'all, if anybody knows the drive from Arizona, like the Phoenix area to LA, it's kind of a really bland drive. Like nothing really changes until you get into LA. Like it just looks like dust, dirt, prison, dust, dirt, mountain of rocks, dust, dirt, California's dust and dirt, and then you start seeing like San Diego livelihood and stuff like that, and you're kind of back in like nature and stuff. I don't know. It was weird. It was hella weird. But I mean, I was able to stay up throughout the whole entire drive. And what was awesome about it is that I was able to get there on a full tank and still be able to use gas before I needed to buy gas out there because gas is more expensive out there, although it's still pretty expensive here. But I skated with Matt on the day of Jay's birthday. I didn't know it was Jay's birthday. What's happening? Because I had absolutely no clue it was Jay's birthday that night. So I was skating with Matt. We ended up going to this taco spot that was super duper sick. Got some drinks, walked around the beach, all that stuff, and then like I get a message from Sean that's like, "Oh yeah, when you pulling up?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And it's like Jay's birthday, blah blah blah. Like they getting ready to surprise him, and I'm like, "Oh crap!" So I go look up, thinking I look it up to see how far I was from their place, um to realize that Oceanside is nowhere near LA. Like I was still an hour and like 40 minutes out. So I was like, oh crap. And I was that far from my hotel too. So I was just like, yo, this actually sucks because I'm actually so far away from their spot. So I definitely didn't make it to Jay's birthday, which kind of sucks. And overall, I mean, it was just dope either way. I just pulled up on them the next day and skated that yellow park. Um, I know a lot of people asked, like, oh yeah, how come you had that much footage in everybody else's video? I literally only ollied the yellow ball and not the yellow ball. I literally ollied only that ball that was there. Everybody else was actually doing some like actual tricks over it. And then I probably did like two other things at that park. I didn't really get footage there. The park I skated the best was Echo Park on the last day I was there. That park I skated with Freddie, Caesar, Sebastian, and yeah, Freddie, Caesar, and Sebastian. And we met up with some random guy that ended up doing a kickflip from board, which was sick as heck. I think his name was Jay too. There were so many Jays out there when I went. But anywho, I got to meet up with them there. Well, we met up there and then we went skating over there. It was a cool session, as you guys saw in my video. If you have watched the video already, and then we just kicked it around Echo Park and then went back and hung out with Brian and everybody else for the last day that everybody was in town. And then the following morning, I checked out of my hotel and drove home. So really and truly, I got to skate with everybody the day we went to the yellow park, but that was all we did that day because it was incredibly hot. Like I didn't know that. I remember Cali being hot in 2016, but I didn't know it got that hot. And it's kind of ironic because the park wanted to skate the most, which was damn, it's the Plaza, NoHo Plaza. I wanted to skate NoHo Plaza really, really bad, and I missed the session that they had at NoHo Plaza. That was 2 days before I drove out there, and I was just like, dude, damn, because NoHo Plaza was the very first skate park I ever skated when I went to California in 2016. And in 2016, because I was only there for 1 day on my mom's business trip, I literally only skated that park and I went down to Hollywood to check out the stars and go like adventuring around there. And then I ran into Shane O'Neill randomly at the Universal Studios, which is kind of sick. I wish I kept the picture, but I let my friends punk me out of keeping the picture because I just got out of high school and I had little boy brain. Anywho, yeah, that was pretty much the trip. We had a good time. I missed out on the food fight. I would have definitely be 100% into that. They were like throwing 500 nuggets. It was ridiculous. But no, that whole experience was sick. Getting to meet them, and I think the best thing about that experience for me was getting to meet more YouTubers that did skateboarding and to see multiple different YouTubers that did skateboarding and how they did it. Like everybody has their own unique style, and I really messed with them all that was there on the trip. Everybody has their own different way of doing their YouTube videos and stuff like that, which is really really sick. And I just really took it all in just to experience that with other people. Because normally I only meet up with one other person or something like that, and I don't get to really see them consecutively. Like I meet them for 1 day, see them a couple months later, or something like that. So it's cool to see them like 2, 3 days in a row, something of that nature. That made the experience better for me, and it just kind of helped me see that oh yeah, this is a lot more attainable than I'm even thinking it is. Beforehand, I would say like coming up to about 2022, 2023 ish, it was something that of course I want to do and I believe in it, but it just seems so daunting. But actually meeting people who are doing it and knowing where they started from, because a lot of them I have been subscribed to for a while. I know a couple of the people I met out there I wasn't subscribed to because I was just watching them through my TV and I'm not logged into my YouTube on my TV. Um, just simply, it was just cool. It was cool catching up with everybody there and meeting everybody who I didn't already know, getting able to skate with them, all that good stuff. I don't know. It was a sick experience. Oh, also, I got to meet Christian Flores like physically while I was out there too. totally forgot. That was a whole different California trip. It was the one I went to right before I went to LA. I went to Irvine and VidCon and all that stuff. So I took a trip to go see Matt, and I met Christian Flores at his local. And dude, amazing experience. Like I said, these past couple of weeks or months have been kind of insane. Like I go through these like really weird days in between getting able to get out and film and stuff like that. Then I'll skate on the weekend, which we'll probably skate to like 8 o'clock before we're dying in 104 heat or something of that nature. And when I say 8 o'clock, I mean like 8 a.m. And then I'll go home, get sleep, and then wake up and go to work. But then I was able to go out and do VidCon, which is so sick. I enjoyed the whole VidCon experience. Met some awesome people out there, and then I got to finally meet with Christian Flores, just kick it with him, skate, all that good stuff. He had just gotten off of work, so he didn't really do too much, but he definitely skated with me. It was cool talking YouTube. It was cool just talking life too. And it was funny because he thought I was like 19 and I'm like 25 years old. And a lot of people don't really see that, which is sick. But I didn't even know how old he was until you mentioned it. And I was like, dude, that's actually insane. I thought he was like he's not even that far from my age, actually. Now that I think about it. But anyway, I was just rambling on, dude. 3K subs, really, really sick. You guys really helped me get there, and a lot of the opportunities and a lot of the videos that do pop off for me are because of you guys checking them out. Whether it's most of them are shoe reviews, and I expect that because a lot of people want to know about certain shoes, and I love giving out that information. That's why I went and got my shoe school, like trade and all that stuff, because I want to eventually be able to make my own shoe model for somebody like to skate a pro shoe. Like I want to be able to consult with a professional skater to build out their pro shoe in some type of way and make sure that's fully functioning, long lasting, and meets all their needs at some point in life. And in general, I just like critiquing like shoes. Of course, I want to get into doing decks and stuff like that. You guys have told me like do decks, do grip, do trucks, do wheels, do bearings. So I'm gonna get into all that stuff because you guys want to know about that stuff. And why not? I've been skating all types of stuff for a while now. Just the grip tape thing, that's sorry guys, it's not gonna change. I've been skating Cloud Nine grip for so long and I truly enjoy it more than anybody else's grip, even the black sheets. And I just personally don't want to switch off of that. So I wanted to talk about 5K. I definitely want to try to hit 5K this year. I'm gonna push really hard to get to 5K this year. What's happening, bro? What's going on? I want to try to hit 5K this year for sure. And I think what I'm gonna do, well, no, not even I think. What I'm gonna do is when I do hit 5K, I want to do another giveaway. I know a lot of people have asked about how to giveaways, like what happened to the giveaways and stuff like that. I think the very last one I did was 2 sheets of grip and the green Kyle Walker Pro 2s. So I want to get back into that because I'm used to hosting contests, I'm used to helping out with contests, and I'm used to just giving in general. And I really want to hit that 5K. Not saying that that's gonna be the reason why. Like, if you guys subscribe and all that stuff, I'm gonna do a giveaway. But like, that's just gonna be the incentive. Like, when I hit 5K, I want to show thanks by doing a bigger giveaway. I don't know if I can make it worldwide. Depends like how funds and all that stuff, like how I'm looking financially. But of course, I'm gonna try to do it anyway. I think the last contest I held was just in the U.S. So hopefully, I could do worldwide. It might have to just stay in the U.S. until I get bigger and and I'm able to spend a little bit more on like doing giveaways. But I definitely want this one to be meaningful, and most likely because it's a like my page really does well based off of shoe reviews. It might be a shoe giveaway. I might do grip. I might do a setup. I don't know. I haven't really chosen yet. Actually, no. I just remembered the last giveaway I did was a setup. So that was it. But I want to be able to give something to you guys, and then I'm gonna do something a little bit more local as well for that 5K subs. So instead of just doing like, all right, if you guys just subscribe to my YouTube, let's do the giveaway only to my YouTube subscribers. I also want to go and do something for the community. Now, like a lot of people who do know me out here in Arizona or who know me back in Atlanta or anywhere else, you guys know that I normally like when I'm done skating shoes, like I'll clean out the inside, like disinfectant spray, let sit for like a couple days or so, and then do like a drop off at the parks and stuff like that. Of course, I'm probably gonna still keep up with that. I tend to not film those, and a lot of people have been telling me like, why don't I film those? Like you should film you giving to people. But I kind of felt like it was tacky at first, but then I realized like I do it a lot, so I might as well. like film it at some point. So the 5K local thing, I'm probably gonna film that. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do exactly, but I know it's going to be some form of like mini pop up contests. And I just want it to be fun for everybody. And I want it to be something that anybody could just join in and whatever, no matter your skill set or anything of that nature. So I just want to figure that out. I need to really think on what that's going to be. And once again, it comes down to the funds because that's been like the main issue. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, well, yeah, so you getting shoes all the time. The reason why I try to get shoes as soon as possible is because I see that's what pops up and does the best on my YouTube page right away. Like for instance, I got the New Balance 480s and literally that video hit 1K in the same day that I uploaded it, which is very rare for me. And I know it's gonna get better and it's gonna get bigger and I'm gonna be able to do that more consistently. But until I could get there, I still want to be able to hit shoe reviews for you guys and try to be one of the first people out there to talk about shoes, especially because like I feel like I'm a pretty I want to say amateur. I don't want to say in intermediate. I don't know where to grade my skateboarding. Somewhere in between amateur and intermediate. And I'm not saying like I'm like professional or like am or anything like that because I know I'm not. But I know I'm somewhere in between like the beginner and the intermediate stage, or maybe I'm intermediate. We're gonna put myself at intermediate. So I'm an intermediate skater. So I'm still learning how to skate stuff, learning how to do certain tricks, learning how to skate obstacles. So I feel like I'm a lot closer to the mass majority of skaters, which a lot of people I think can, feel more relatable to somebody who is still learning how to do like for instance hard flips and just learning how to skate hubbas and stuff like that, but skates a lot of flat ground and stuff like that, like maybe they do, in order to see how a shoe wears down. Because we all know that shoes wear down differently based off of your skill level as well. A lot of people think that because a pro is skating a shoe that, oh yeah, that means that it will probably last way longer for you, when it's honestly the opposite. Most professional skaters stick to the tricks that they really, really know, and they try to put those tricks into different combinations and stuff like that. But it's those same movements, so it doesn't wear down the same way as somebody who's trying to learn tricks and trying to figure out different drags and different movements in order to figure out a new trick, which is going to cause more wear and tear to your shoe. I feel like personally finding somebody who is a little bit closer to your skill level or something like that that's talking about a shoe is going to make it more beneficial for you to hear out what they have to say about the shoe because it's going to be a little bit more relatable. That's my take on that. Anywho, that's a whole rambling piece on its own. Outside of that, a lot of you guys may know or may not know, but I'm going to go over it again. I do work overnights now. So normally my schedules can consist anywhere between that 6 p.m. period to that 6 a.m. period. Normally, somewhere within there, I'm scheduled and that's blocked. So I try to skate first thing in the morning because I'm just getting off of work. And I know that if I come home and go to sleep, unless it's not blazing hot outside like it has been all summer, I probably won't be able to get back up and go skate before work. And I probably shouldn't be doing that anyway because it's really inconsiderate to the other people who are working there when I come in smelling like I just had a full session and I smell like Hesh and everybody else is like clean showered and all that. Like I try not to do that to people. But it is hard sometimes, like getting off from those long shifts or those like overnight shifts and then trying to like focus in on what you're trying to do on a skateboard, especially when you're trying to skate obstacles. Like I've had my fair share of getting bodied first thing in the morning, but I've had more good sessions than not because I'm normally an early bird. So I'm used to like being able to get up a little bit earlier in the morning. But this is like next level. Like a lot of my sessions are like at 5:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. And not just because of the heat, but literally because I'm getting off at that time and I'm just trying to find the closest skate park or the closest place to skate where I'm not like disturbing people like if I were to go street skating or anything of that nature. I just try to skate as much as possible because I know that if I were to succumb to my schedule and just be like, "Oh, I'm tired. Like I'm so tired. Let me just go home and get some sleep." I would probably never have a video out, or it would take me forever to do a video. So a lot of days, I know a lot of you guys can see it and a lot of you guys can hear it and all that stuff. I am ridiculously tired when I'm filming. A lot of the last couple of videos you guys have seen have all been around like 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning, stuff like that. So I'm like literally in a haze or just drink an energy drink and I'm like jitter. And then I'm like coming down from the energy drink trying to still finish my session. It's ridiculous. And I also try to stay away from energy drinks, but it kind of sucks that I had to start drinking them again because of the overnights in order to stay up and be able to do the session coming up or anything of that nature. But it's YouTube is ultimately what I want to be able to do more of. So I'm not going to stop doing it just because I'm on the overnights or anything of that nature. And I gotta make money for myself in order to be able to afford doing like grabbing shoes and doing shoe reviews and stuff like that. And being able to just, do YouTube until YouTube pays for itself. So yeah, that's what I got going on. So if you guys have ever met me when I'm super tired and I like didn't understand what you said at some. Are you there? Am I frozen? Oh, this isn't good. Oh man, this isn't good at all. I think we're frozen, guys. I don't know. Let me see. Is there anything I can do here? I think we're jacked. Hold up. I'm going to restart the live.